At the time when I joined Axe Capital, I think there were around 150 employees, something like that, maybe around 120 brokers. And then by the time I left, 2 years and 1 day later, we were at around 1,000 employees, about 650, 700 brokers, about 850 employees basically
really
Dubai. So
it.
yeah, so I mean, in the span of 24 months to grow a company at that speed is obviously impressive. It's fun. It's exciting. It comes with a lot of dangers, a lot of challenges to overcome. Some of them that we did a good job with, others that we did not do such a good job with, right? That comes with a lot of challenges. But yeah, it was a really fun journey.
How did you grow so quickly? Obviously the training is, very much part of that. But.
I mean, look, we had a whole separate office just for recruitment and training, right? Mm-hmm. So that tells you how seriously we were taking those two sectors within the company. And that really is how you grow a company, right? It's a really good recruitment team that is then driving people not into an abyss, but into a program that's going to help them then over the first. Really, we started off with a 1 week program, turned that into a 2 week program, and then turned that in really by the time I left into a 6 week program where we're kind of staying with those brokers all the way through 6 weeks. So if you're able to give brokers that good structure over the first 6 weeks, then that's going to allow more brokers to be able to come through that program.
Is that 6 weeks in the classroom? Or
No. So we were doing 2 weeks. Again, that's probably very different now, but by the time I left, we had 2 weeks in the classroom, if you will. But the way we structured it is that we realized people have very short attention spans, especially salespeople, right? So we would do actually just mornings. So 2 weeks of, let's say 3.5, 4 hour mornings of training in the classroom. And that's where having what we call an LMS, a learning management system, or an LXP, which is a platform to host your digital training, right? That's where we would have complementary training for them to do on their own time in the afternoon that would kind of build on the morning session and prepare them for the next morning session. Also giving them assignments, things to do, maybe going to their areas for the secondary brokers, learning a project for the off-plan brokers, so that again, by the end of those 2 weeks, they would have had time with their teams, time with their managers, classroom training, digital training, and would have learned their area or projects by the end of it. And so that's kind of the formula that we saw was working. And so that's kind of what we built out, and it was quite good.